Hi, everybody. Welcome to Math 70. This video lecture is for section 2.4. It is slope-intercept form. We've already done all of this. We have explored slope-intercept form thoroughly in all four of our representations. So I'm going to do a bit of review in this video. But the previous videos, as you're working through your homework, or previous notes you took, are going to be a good resource. All right, so symbolic, verbal, numbers, graph, and the ability to go from one to the other. So symbolic first, y equals mx plus b. M is the slope, b is the y-intercept. Graphical next. The y-intercept is where your line crosses the y-axis. The slope right about there is the change in y over the change in x, and that was supposed to be down 1 y when x goes up by 4. My line got a little bent. Numerical. Okay, let me take that page out. Okay, for the numerical, you look at the change in what, you look at how x changes, up 1. Look at how y changes, down 3. Double check, make sure it's the same. Yes, these are all going down by 3. And these are all going up by 1. And so the change in y over the change in x is -3 over 1, which we usually write as -3. That's our slope. And the y-intercept, notice from the graph, that's when x is 0. Same thing here. Y-intercept is when x is 0. And we write it as a coordinate point where we remind ourselves that x was 0, and then we write the associated y value. And verbal, the y-intercept is the initial, also known as starting or beginning amount or position, right? It's the initial quantity, whatever that quantity describes. And the slope is a speed or a rate of change, or you may see it as every x, y does this, right? Every minute, the distance increases by 5 meters, or every additional sandwich, the cost goes up by $10. So those are our 4 representations. With those representations, you can switch from one to the other. So if I have symbol, ooh, a symbolic representation, let's say y equals minus 1/2 x plus 3, I can build a table just by putting in numbers from x and seeing what I get out. Well, if I put x equals 0 in, that should be my my y-intercept, 3. And then every time x goes up by 1, y should go down by -0.5. So this should be 2.5, right? It goes down by 0.5. And I can start building my table, etc. And I can build my graph by taking my y-intercept, which was 3, and saying now every time x goes up by 2, right, 1/2 says change in y over change in x. So I could go x up by 2 and y down by 1, x up by 2 and y down by 1, and I get this line here. No harm in double checking it. When x is 0, y is 3. When x is 2, y is 2. Yep, looks good. And we don't often go from a symbolic representation to a verbal representation, but a verbal representation might really use this symbolic form to answer a question. So based on this formula, after 3 minutes, there are, so now we would use our formula, -1/2 times 3 plus 3 is -1.5 plus 3, which is 1.5. There are 1.5 liters left in the jug. That's how you use slope-intercept form. That's really all I want to talk about. Your homework is basically, can you identify slopes and intercepts from different representations? If I give you a verbal representation, can you identify the slope and the intercept? If I give you a symbolic formula, can you identify the correct graph from the slope and the intercept? And that's the video. Thanks for watching.